My beloved child, I call upon you to open your heart, for I am here to reveal an unshakable truth that shall sustain you through every season, and I urge you to listen to my voice as it whispers hope into your deepest wounds, so you may rise above any doubt or fear, embracing the power of my everlasting presence, and knowing that you are never alone, because I move beside you in the quiet moments and the stormy nights. Rejoice in this, for I see every tear, and I hold you with gentle care. Therefore, cling to my peace. I know the heaviness that sometimes weighs upon your soul, and I understand each hidden sigh that escapes your lips when you are tired of struggling with life's uncertainties. So I come with my comfort, offering you rest in my tender arms, where you can breathe freely and release all burdens. My love is not passing or conditional, it is eternal and constant, designed to sustain you in bright days and dark nights. Draw near, for I provide a refuge that will never fail you. Therefore, stand firm and embrace this eternal hope I freely give. I am the one who guards your every step, shielding you from unseen dangers, and I declare that not a single hair on your head goes unnoticed, for you are more precious than you can imagine, carefully fashioned by my hand. Even if you stumble, I will lift you up. Even if you wander, I will gently bring you back, for my grace pursues you tirelessly. In me, you shall find a security that transcends all earthly illusions, and I urge you to step into my guiding light. Therefore, welcome my mercy, and no brighter days await you. My precious one, do you realize just how significant you are in my eyes, fashioned with care and set apart with a divine purpose? I crafted every fiber of your being, knowing your hopes and dreams, delighting in each unique gift placed within you, so you might reflect my glory in the world around you. In moments of self-doubt, remember that your worth has never diminished, because I, the Creator, have called you beloved. So do not belittle yourself, nor think you are forgotten, for my heart rejoices whenever you draw near. Therefore, stand tall and never lose hope. You shine like a rare jewel, radiating promise and beauty, for I have seen the longings hidden in your heart, and I treasure every desire that aligns with my good plan. Embrace the truth that I have equipped you with talents and passions, so that you might fulfill a mission no one else can accomplish. Should the world overlook your contributions or misjudge your intentions, I do not. My love overshadows any criticism, and my joy erupts whenever you step into your calling. Therefore, hold your head high and remember you reflect my majesty. Never doubt that your existence is part of my infinite design, for I have knitted every thread of your personality with wisdom and care. People may not always comprehend your path or acknowledge your unique gifts, but I have written your name upon my heart, a covenant that cannot be broken. So when doubts assail you, or you wonder if you truly matter, come to me and hear my assurance. You are chosen, you are cherished, and you are mine. Therefore, stay confident, knowing I delight in you beyond measure. I see how your heart softens at the needs of others, and I smile each time your compassion overflows into action, because that empathy within you is part of my reflection, a sign that my spirit breathes through your being. No act of kindness goes unnoticed, no word of encouragement is wasted, for every good seed you sow in love shall bear fruit in due time. Even when your efforts seem small to the world, they are great in my sight. Therefore, give freely and know your light is changing lives. In your struggles for purpose, do not forget that I've stamped you with my image, an everlasting emblem of identity that cannot be erased by life's trials. Trials merely polish the gem that you are, revealing a brilliance that might have remained hidden without adversity. I am your ever-present guide, cheering you on as you overcome every hurdle with the strength I supply. Believe that in my hand, your life becomes a beacon that inspires others to seek higher ground, Therefore, step forward and let my resplendent love illuminate your path. Your voice matters to me, for I take delight in the words you whisper in prayer, and I rejoice whenever you call upon my name, inviting me to move in your heart and circumstances. You are not an afterthought, nor a face in a crowd, but a special treasure whose prayers reach my throne like a sweet aroma of praise. Trust that your petitions never disappear into the void, for I listen attentively to every word and answer in ways that build your faith. Therefore, speak boldly, for your requests stand precious before me. Just as a shepherd knows each sheep by name, so I recognize every nuance of your soul, from the passions that stir you to the fears that try to hold you captive. My affection is not an abstract idea. It is a vibrant force, sustaining you day by day, fueling your capacity to hope and to dream. I want you to see yourself the way I see you, valuable, redeemable, capable of wondrous transformation. When the world tries to define you by limits, I define you by my truth. Therefore, embrace my perspective and walk with dignity. I am the author of your story, weaving each chapter with grace, so no moment is wasted and no lesson goes unlearned. Even in times of silence, when it feels like your cries go unanswered, I am stitching every piece of your journey into a tapestry that reflects my loving purpose. Trust that your past does not disqualify you from your future. Rather, it becomes the foundation of a testimony that shines my goodness. Therefore, press on, confident that I hold each chapter with loving intention. You are never too broken for my repair, never too lost for my rescue, and never too weak for my strength. In the realm of my kingdom, each wound you carry can become a channel of empathy for others, forging a deeper connection with those who also hurt. I redeem your scars, transforming them into marks of victory that glorify my unfailing mercy. So when shame tries to silence you, remember my grace is stronger. Therefore, rejoice that I rebuild every broken place, turning ashes into beauty. The moments you feel overlooked are precisely the moments I draw near, reminding you that your worth is not tied to the world's applause or acceptance. My embrace is your safe haven, my presence your source of courage. I see how your heart yearns for validation, and I answer by calling you my own. My voice echoes across eternity, speaking favor over you. I want you to rest secure in that knowledge, no longer striving to prove yourself. Therefore, remember my words define who you are: chosen, loved, and worthy. Every talent you possess, every quirk that sets you apart, is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life, creating a one-of-a-kind masterpiece that mirrors my creative essence. I delight in watching you express those unique gifts, whether through art, compassion, or the daily tasks you approach with dedication. Through these offerings, you magnify the beauty of my kingdom, revealing a glimpse of my character to others. So never despise your uniqueness or hide your potential. Therefore, share your gifts boldly, for you are a radiant reflection of my boundless love. I cherish the moments you search your heart in prayer, striving to align with my will, for in that search, I see your desire to please me and to walk in obedience. Do not fear imperfections, because I am fully aware of every shortcoming, yet I extend my grace so you can stand upright and move forward. I do not criticize you for stumbling. I open my arms to catch you and teach you how to stride with renewed confidence. Therefore, trust my guidance, for I celebrate each step you take toward me. My hand is upon you, forming a shield against voices that question your value or proclaim you unworthy. I speak truth that surpasses any label the world tries to place upon you, for I am the fountain of life, the great I am, and your ultimate measure of acceptance. Rest in that assurance, dear one, for my opinion is the final say, my word the ultimate authority. Whenever insecurities arise, let them be washed away by the knowledge of my unwavering favor. Therefore, stand in my light and let self-doubt vanish. I know every tear you've shed in the quiet hours, each worry that has troubled your mind, and every anxiety that has kept you awake. You are not alone in these struggles, for I walk with you through the valleys, feeling your pain and sharing your burdens. Even when others fail to see beyond the smile you wear, I perceive the heartache that lies beneath. Understand that I am moved by compassion for your suffering, and I am ever ready to comfort. Therefore, release your sorrow into my care, and no brighter days lie ahead. There are nights when doubt whispers that you are forgotten, times when dark thoughts convince you that hope is lost, but I proclaim otherwise. I invite you to lift your eyes beyond the storms of confusion and find my guiding light, leading you onward. Fear not the chaos that surrounds you, for my steadfast presence will anchor your soul, keeping you from drifting into despair. I see the silent battles waged in your mind, and I stand as your fortress, unshakable and victorious. Therefore, take heart and remember my strength never fails. When the pressures of daily living threaten to overwhelm you and responsibilities feel too heavy to bear, remember I am your help, the sustaining hand that steadies your steps. Lay down the burden of trying to do everything in your own power and learn to rest in my sufficiency. I do not grow weary or slumber. I am eternally vigilant, watching over you with tenderness. Your limitations do not disappoint me. Rather, they invite my power to manifest in your weakness, revealing the depth of my grace. Therefore, breathe deeply and trust in my provision. I have observed the struggles in your relationships, the misunderstandings that tear at your heart, and the moments of loneliness even in a crowd. I want you to know that I stand between you and every rejection or betrayal, offering healing for your wounded spirit. Let my love mend the frayed connections, and pray that I soften every hardened heart, including your own. Nothing is too broken for my restorative touch, so call on me to renew the bonds of family, friendship, and companionship. Therefore, cling to my redemptive power in each fractured place. I see your daily struggle with finances, the worry that creeps in whenever you think about how to provide for yourself and those you love. My care extends to the smallest of your needs, and I have promised to supply what is required to fulfill my purposes in your life. Do not let scarcity mindset overshadow the riches of my bounty, for I am the source of all good gifts. When you surrender your worry, I open doors of provision and opportunity that you could not have imagined. Therefore, cast your cares on me and trust my abundance. Temptation often knocks at the door of your heart, disguising itself as fleeting pleasure or promising quick escape from pain. I understand the battle raging within you, the war between your better intentions and the lure of momentary relief. Remember, my forgiveness is vast, and my power is available to strengthen you against every snare. Look to my word and discover the freedom that comes from walking uprightly before me. You will not fight alone, for my Spirit supplies the courage to resist. Therefore, stand firm and find victory in my sustaining grace. Some days, you may feel weighed down by guilt or regrets over choices that brought unexpected consequences. I know how remorse can cast a long shadow, pushing you to feel unworthy of my companionship. Yet I am the God who restores, who calls you back from paths of condemnation, reminding you that no mistake is irredeemable. Take comfort in my readiness to forgive, for the cross demonstrates my willingness to redeem every flaw. Therefore, run to me, unafraid of my judgment, for I stand with open arms, eager to wipe away every stain. Trials do not mean I have forsaken you. Often, they are the crucible through which faith is refined. I do not rejoice in your suffering, but I rejoice in the character and resilience formed as you lean on me. Through difficulties, I reveal my presence, and the mighty wonders of my intervention. While you may long for escape, I urge you to trust my timing, believing that I am working even when you do not see immediate change. Therefore, stay hopeful, for I will bring good out of the hardest seasons. I recognize the anger that can flare when injustice or betrayal wounds your heart, and I do not condemn your feelings. However, I invite you to surrender your resentment to me, allowing me to transform your pain rather than letting it fester. My spirit soothes the agitation, replacing it with calm understanding and the power to forgive those who have wronged you. This is not a sign of weakness, but an emblem of my strength at work in you. Therefore, release your bitterness and step into my healing embrace. The loneliness you sometimes experience is not a sign that I have left your side. Though people may come and go, and even the closest of friends might fail you, my companionship remains unshaken. I walk beside you during quiet evenings when you ache for someone to understand. I cradle you with comfort in the emptiness, reminding you that my fellowship is steady and deeply intimate. Therefore, do not despair when you feel alone, but lift your eyes to the one who will never abandon you. When the load of grief feels unbearable, and memories of lost loved ones or broken dreams threaten to overwhelm you, I draw near to console your spirit. My mercies reach into the cavern of sorrow, offering a light that warms your aching soul. I do not trivialize your loss. I share in your tears, and I extend my hand to help you find new purpose and renewed joy. You do not have to pretend the pain is gone. Simply invite me into that darkness, that I might bring my comforting peace. Therefore, be assured, I am your everlasting hope. Your weariness does not surprise me, for I see how you exhaust yourself trying to be everything for everyone. Let me remind you that I am the sustainer, the one who calls you to rest in my embrace when the demands of life become overwhelming. It is not my desire for you to collapse under the weight of unrealistic expectations. Instead, I provide streams of refreshing so you can continue with renewed vigor. Therefore, slow your pace and let my strength fill your empty reserves, that you might stand again with courage. I perceive your frustration when others misunderstand your heart or doubt your sincerity. In those moments, let me be your vindicator, the one who sees the truth behind every action and motive. You are not required to prove yourself to those who will not listen. Instead, anchor your identity in my love, remembering that I alone define your worth. My acceptance is enough to sustain you through criticism or rejection. Therefore, look to me as your shield and trust that I protect your reputation before all eyes. I witness your inner conflict when faith seems to collide with reality, and you struggle to reconcile my promises with your present trials. My ways are higher, my wisdom beyond earthly comprehension, yet I do not hide my heart from you. Seek my face in times of confusion, and I will reveal steps of obedience that gradually unfold my plan. I do not ask you to understand every detail, only to believe in my sovereign goodness. Therefore, hold my hand, especially when your path appears dark, and I will guide you faithfully. No problem is too big or small for my involvement, for I care about every aspect of your journey, from the humblest concerns to the grandest dreams. Let your faith rise above intimidation, trusting that I am the same God who calmed storms and healed the sick, ready to act on your behalf. When odds appear insurmountable, remember my power far exceeds any obstacle. Therefore, bring your requests with boldness, assured of my boundless ability to do more than you can imagine. I am your shield, the one who guards your soul from the fires of discouragement and the arrows of doubt. Each time you face a battle, I stand at the forefront, deflecting attacks that threaten to pierce your heart. My protection envelops you even when you are unaware, for I do not sleep, nor forget my covenant with you. Be still and know that my presence encircles you with safekeeping. Therefore, Trust that I am never caught off guard, and find rest in my unwavering defense over your life. When storms roar and winds rage, I am your refuge, the safe harbor to which you can flee without hesitation. In my arms, you can find shelter that no power of darkness can penetrate. Even as the world seems to crumble under chaos, I remain steadfast, providing an immovable foundation on which you can stand. Call on me, and I will calm the waves that threaten to overtake your peace. Therefore, do not be terrified by the gale-force winds of life, for my strength is mightier than any tempest. Though you may fear the uncertainties ahead, I have already gone before you, preparing each step with a meticulous care that ensures no detail is overlooked. My plan is perfect, even if it is beyond your present understanding, and my timing is never delayed. Yes, the path might look perilous at times, but you do not walk it alone, for I hold your hand with a grip that will not fail. Therefore, take confidence in my guidance, and know I am paving the way to victory. No curse or dark foe can stand against the power of my name, for I am the Almighty, the Alpha and Omega, the King who reigns without end. When you call upon me, spiritual walls fall, and heavenly hosts fight on your behalf, driving away the forces that seek your downfall. Evil shrinks before my presence, because my authority is absolute. Therefore, reside in the shelter of my name, speaking it over every fear, for darkness cannot prevail against the light I bring. Your enemies may come in many forms, people who oppose your faith, spiritual adversaries who whisper lies, or even your own doubts that threaten your peace. Yet, my child, do not fear, for I am the champion who battles for you, the one who disarms all principalities and powers arrayed against you. Surrender the fight into my hands and watch as I bring a mighty deliverance. Therefore, release your desire to take revenge or prove your strength, and let my providence seal your victory. I will never abandon you in moments of crisis. When the weight of your troubles feels intolerable, I stand with you, lifting the burden so that you are not crushed. My compassion moves me to act swiftly, though sometimes my response may not match your expectations. Still, trust that my ways surpass human logic, for my thoughts are higher. I orchestrate miracles, whether small or grand, to ensure your safety and growth in faith. Therefore, anticipate my intervention, for you are never left defenseless. When you're uncertain how to proceed, I provide wisdom like a lamp guiding your path. Seek me in earnest, and I will answer with counsel that brings peace even amid turmoil. My instructions bring clarity, enabling you to move forward despite perplexing obstacles. In my word, you'll find the keys to unlock solutions that confound the wise of this age. Therefore, turn away from confusion and embrace my leading, for I will direct your steps with gentle precision. I am the God who parts seas and rolls away stones, showing my power through the impossible. Your circumstances, no matter how dire, cannot block my might. When you call on me with unwavering belief, I will show you that I am still the miracle worker of old, ready to transform your darkest hour into a testimony of hope. Do not set limits on what I can achieve, for my hand is capable of turning tragedies into triumphs. Therefore, boldly declare my greatness over your challenges, watching for the wonders I will perform. Even when danger lurks around every corner, I surround you with my angelic guard, unseen yet actively defending you from harm. Trust that every path you take, if led by my spirit, will be covered by my divine protection. Though the enemy tries to intimidate you, my forces stand their ground, ensuring you are shielded by grace. Therefore, fear not the hidden snares or silent threats, for my watchful eye sees all, and my guardians stand ready to rescue. Have confidence in the fact that my plan for you includes safety and provision, not to trap you, but to liberate you into your full potential. I do not lead you into danger without also providing the means of escape or endurance. When you place your hope in me, you will discover that every trial is an opportunity for my fidelity to shine in your life. Therefore, embrace the journey, certain that my purposeful care extends to every turn in the road. In my hands, even the simplest things can become tools of deliverance. Did I not use a rod to part the sea, or loaves to feed thousands? So do not belittle what you possess. Offer it to me, and watch as I multiply and magnify its impact. You need not rely on impressive resources, for my power perfects your shortcomings. Therefore, remain steadfast and yield your gifts to me, trusting in my creative might to shield you from want and need. When you feel hemmed in, with no avenues of escape, remember that I am the door who opens ways where none existed before. Your prayers reach my heart, and I answer by shifting circumstances in your favor. Some answers come quickly, and others require perseverance, but I assure you that my rescue is always timely. No blockade is too solid, no barrier too tall for my hand to remove. Therefore, watch expectantly, for the very walls surrounding you might fall in a single moment by my command. Let not the threats of this world steal your joy or make you doubt my sovereignty. I keep you under my wing, overshadowing you with my everlasting arms. Each new day is a testament to my mercy, a fresh chance to rest in the protection I offer. I am not a distant bystander. I am the guardian of your soul, investing all my love into securing your well-being. Therefore, rejoice in my watchful care, letting fear dissolve before my presence. When your strength fails and you fear that you cannot stand another day, hold on to my promise that my grace is sufficient. In your weakness, I am made strong, shining my perfection through your frailty. I will uphold you with my righteous hand, keeping your feet from slipping. You do not have to muster all the power alone. My spirit flows through your veins, giving you renewed vigor. Therefore, rely on me wholeheartedly, for my covering extends beyond every limitation you face. Take comfort in my pledge. I will not let harm befall you without delivering a way out or upholding you through the flames. Believe that even if you walk through fire, you will not be consumed, for my presence is the ultimate safeguard. Cling to me in every crisis, and watch as my goodness turns the bleakest scenario into a showcase of redemption. Therefore, lift your head, sure of my unwavering protection, and march forward with courage. Come to me with an open heart, speaking freely as a child does to a loving parent, for that is prayer, the sweet exchange of your soul's deepest secrets with my attentive ear. You need not craft perfect speeches or lengthy rituals. Just offer the sincerity of your heart. I rejoice when you share your joys, your worries, and every moment in between, for I desire intimacy more than formality. As you draw near, my spirit will whisper guidance and peace to your inner being. Therefore, approach me without fear, and watch as prayer transforms your perspective. Do not hesitate to pour out your anxieties before me, for I am not startled by your human emotions. Instead, I welcome your honesty, preferring your raw confessions to polite avoidance. Prayer is meant to liberate you from the weight of striving alone. As you release these burdens, my strength fills every gap. What you cannot carry I bear with joy, for my shoulders are broad, and my purpose is for your freedom. Therefore, cry out to me, assured that I hold every tear as sacred. I call you to trust me, to step beyond the confines of your comfort zone, and dare to believe that I can do the impossible. Let your faith lead you into the unknown, where my power becomes unmistakable. Do not fear that you will be left to flail on your own, for my hand grasps yours firmly. Faith is not about denying reality, but surrendering to a greater reality, my unshakable presence. Therefore, risk believing in my promises, for I will never fail you. Dependence on me means inviting my counsel into every decision, allowing me to shape the direction of your journey. When you pray for guidance, do so with an open heart, ready to obey even if my plans differ from yours. Sometimes, my path leads you around obstacles. Other times, it leads you straight through them. But rest assured, every route I choose forms part of an eternal mosaic, weaving your life into a purpose beyond your current comprehension. Therefore, submit your will to mine and let trust flourish. Give me your timetables and urgent deadlines, the craving for immediate solutions that so often robs you of peace. My timing is impeccable, and my ways are not restricted by human limitations. If answers seem delayed, it's not because I ignore your pleas, but because I am preparing you and aligning circumstances for the greatest outcome. Therefore, exchange your impatience for my patience, your hurried pace for my eternal perspective, and watch how your soul finds rest in my sovereignty. When confusion looms, consult my word, for therein lies the lamp that I have provided to guide your steps. As you read, you commune with my heart, unearthing timeless truth that transforms how you view your situations. Prayer becomes more powerful when anchored in Scripture, for my promises come alive in your spirit, fortifying you with unwavering certainty. Spend time meditating on those words, letting them shape your thoughts and actions. Therefore, feed on my living word and let it direct you through every crossroad. I encourage you to approach my throne with bold requests, knowing that my capacity to give is limitless. Do not be timid in your petitions, for even mountains can be moved by faith-filled prayer. My resources are infinite, and I delight in meeting the needs of those who come with humility and expectancy. Align your desires with my will and witness how my abundant supply overflows into every area of your life. Therefore, ask without fear, for I long to provide more than you dare imagine. In surrendering your pride, you give me room to work miracles. Pride often insists on self-reliance, denying my power to intervene. Yet genuine prayer acknowledges that I am your source, the one who breathes life into dusty circumstances. Empty yourself of the notion that you must be sufficient, and instead invite my limitless might to accomplish what your efforts alone cannot. True trust blossoms in the soil of dependence upon me. Therefore, yield your pride and let my grace abound. Let gratitude flood your prayers, not as a token gesture, but as a recognition that every good and perfect gift descends from my hand. Thanksgiving fixes your heart on my mercies, stirring faith that if I have blessed you before, I am more than able to do so again. Even in seasons of hardship, your spirit is uplifted when you choose to remember my past faithfulness. Therefore, let praise flow naturally from your lips, for it invites my presence and celebrates my constant kindness. Seek the fellowship of other believers, for prayer is not meant to be an isolated endeavor. When two or more gather in my name, I am among them with power to heal, deliver, and encourage. United prayer multiplies faith, igniting miracles that testify of my living spirit. Share your needs, listen to the hurts of others, and lift each other up in my presence. Therefore, do not walk your journey alone. Find strength in the shared prayers of my family. In moments of devastating loss, let prayer be the channel that carries your lament to my heart. I am not threatened by your questions or anger. I desire your honesty. As you articulate your grief, my comforting spirit pours balm upon the open wounds, renewing your resolve to keep living. Linger in my presence, absorbing the hope that arises from knowing my love transcends even the darkest valleys. Therefore, do not hide your sorrow. Bring it to me so I can restore you with my compassion. When victories arrive, do not forget to pray in gratitude, offering me the glory for every success. Recognize that I am the strength behind your achievements, the wisdom that guided your decisions, and the unwavering support that sustained you through challenges. Let your triumphant moments be a testimony that fosters deeper devotion, remembering that I delight in your joy. Therefore, keep me at the center of every celebration, allowing humility and praise to flourish together in my presence. If you find prayer difficult, begin with small steps. A whispered plea, a silent tear offered in humility, or a single verse repeated in faith. I do not despise your weakness. Rather, my Spirit aids you, transforming your feeble utterances into power-filled intercessions. Over time, prayer will become as natural as breathing, a constant exchange that binds your heart to mine. Therefore, persist even when words fail, trusting that my ears understand the groanings of your spirit. Devote time to listen in prayer, for conversation requires both speaking and hearing. In the stillness, my Spirit will impress upon your heart the truths you need, the correction that shapes you, and the assurance that fosters peace. Too often, people rush through prayer, never pausing to hear my response. I speak in gentle nudges, in scriptural reminders, and sometimes through the counsel of wise companions. Therefore, quiet your soul and anticipate my voice, for I am eager to commune with you deeply. I invite you to build a life anchored in constant prayer, trusting me with every breath you take, every move you make, and every thought you think. Let my nearness be the barrier against despair, the shield against temptation, and the source of daily revelation. You will discover that I am not a distant figure to be consulted only in emergencies. I am the loving God who craves fellowship with you every hour. Therefore, embrace me fully, for my devotion to you never wavers. I have prepared a magnificent future for you, a destiny brimming with growth, joy, and the fullness of my blessing. Each day, you edge closer to the revealing of my plan, which you may only see in small glimpses now. Rest in the knowledge that my blueprint for your life is imbued with good purpose, forging a path for you to walk in my ways while experiencing my abundant favor. Therefore, face tomorrow with hope, for I am already crafting bright horizons. Even in your darkest hour, I bring light that can transform your mourning into dancing. Trust that I am the artist who paints beauty from ashes, shaping your past sufferings into stepping stones of triumph. Nothing is wasted in my economy. Every tear you shed waters the seed of resilience, which shall produce a harvest of unshakable faith. Therefore rejoice, even when circumstances look bleak, for my power thrives in your hardest moments, leading you to ultimate victory. I see gifts within you that you have yet to discover, hidden talents waiting to be awakened by my prompting. As you step forward in faith, I will guide you to unearth these abilities, equipping you to serve others in ways you never thought possible. Remain attentive to my nudges, for they could open doors that reveal the next chapter of your calling. Therefore, be bold in exploring new opportunities, trusting that I am always with you, unlocking potential for my glory. You are part of a grander narrative, woven into the tapestry of my kingdom, with each thread contributing to a beautiful picture that surpasses individual achievement. Your purpose intersects with the stories of countless other souls, forming bonds of compassion and mutual support. I designed my people to thrive in unity, encouraging one another toward holiness and love. Therefore, do not walk this path alone. Celebrate community, for I use fellow believers to propel you into deeper growth. Challenges that lie ahead are not meant to paralyze you, but to propel you into greater heights of reliance on me. Allow every obstacle to become an altar where you witness my delivering might at work, forging a testimony that can light the way for others. Though your journey may twist unexpectedly, I chart each turn with providence, ensuring you gain the wisdom to bless future generations. Therefore, meet every trial with faith, for I stand by you, shaping your future with divine intention. As you gaze into the unknown, remember my promise that I will never leave nor forsake you. In times of doubt, hold tight to what I have already done, letting my track record inspire confidence for tomorrow. Every answered prayer, every miracle, every small sign of my hand at work becomes a stone of remembrance, building a foundation of trust. Therefore, stir your memory, recall my faithfulness, and let those testimonies be the fuel that propels you onward. My kingdom is about redemption and hope, not condemnation and despair. I invite you to proclaim that hope in every sphere you occupy: family, work, friendships, and communities, spreading the fragrance of my love to those in darkness. The future you embrace in me extends beyond personal ambitions. It encompasses the transformation of hearts around you. As you shine my light, you open doors for others to encounter my grace. Therefore, radiate compassion, for your future is intertwined with the redemption of many. In my presence, you find a refreshing that re-energizes your spirit, enabling you to pursue my purposes with renewed strength. My joy is your fuel, my peace your companion, and my word your guiding compass. When discouragement creeps in, let my spirit sweep through your soul, bathing you in hope. This is how you move from glory to glory, gradually transformed into the likeness of my Son. Therefore, draw near each day, and let my presence revive your passion. I have an infinite capacity to surprise you with blessings you never asked for, surpassing your grandest dreams. Keep your heart expectant, for I delight in showing kindness that confounds human understanding. I read every longing in your heart, discerning which ones match the best path for you. Sometimes I answer quickly, other times I teach patience, but always I have your good at heart. Therefore, trust my generosity, for my storehouses overflow with the riches of my grace. You are meant to thrive, not merely survive, in the days ahead. I do not wish you to walk with a downcast spirit, but to lift your eyes and see my evident goodness. Even amid turmoil, my hand orchestrates new opportunities, fresh encounters, and unexpected joys that will sustain you. You serve a God who brings life from barren ground. So dare to anticipate abundance where the world sees only emptiness. Therefore, maintain your optimism and watch my providence unfold. Let your hope be anchored in my unchanging character, for my nature remains constant across every shift in culture or circumstance. Your future does not rest on the economy, politics, or trends, but in my sovereign hand. Even if the foundations of society shake, I remain the rock on which you stand, guaranteeing a stability that outlasts any storm. Therefore, do not let fear dictate your outlook. Let the certainty of my reign inform your every expectation. I encourage you to dream, to plan, and to build, knowing that my favor will crown your efforts. I am not an opponent of your ambitions, but the God who can take them higher than you ever imagined. Walk forward with humility, inviting my counsel at each step, and see how I shall exalt the works of your hands for my glory. Therefore, hold your vision up to me, and let me breathe life into it, forging a future shaped by my unlimited creativity. People around you may scoff or claim that you aim too high, but I applaud your readiness to hope in the extraordinary. Your aspirations, when submitted to my will, become launch pads for my miraculous power. I transform meager resources into astounding fruitfulness, and I lead you along paths that demonstrate my faithfulness to watchers and skeptics alike. Therefore, do not curtail your faith due to the cynicism of others. Step boldly into what I have preordained for you. Though you will face obstacles, I promise that each victory will give you fresh testimony of my might. As you cross each threshold, you gain new confidence in my unwavering support. In turn, your story becomes a beacon for those seeking a sense of meaning or belonging, pointing them to the God who redeems and sustains. Therefore, walk without hesitation, for your future holds divine appointments designed to reveal the wonders of my grace. Keep your gaze fixed upon my unfailing love, for it is the driving force behind every good thing in your future. I do not lead you out of obligation, but out of passionate affection for who you are and who you will become. As you yield to my leading, you will bloom like a well-watered garden, showcasing the vibrancy of my presence. Therefore, lift your spirit, embrace the days ahead, and anticipate the unfolding of my glorious plan in your life. My unwavering love stands firm, unchanged by the storms of this life, unaffected by your stumbles, and unaltered by the world's shifting shadows. I have held you close since the day you were formed, watching over your every step and guiding you toward higher ground. My promises remain, unbroken and steadfast, enveloping your soul with hope and assurance. Therefore, move forward with complete peace, knowing my devotion is the steady companion that will sustain you through all seasons. I bless you and the household you represent, speaking life over every dream and calling forth fruitfulness in every endeavor. Let my joy saturate your heart, dispelling every trace of doubt or discouragement. My spirit goes before you, clearing paths, softening hearts, and unveiling opportunities. You need never walk in fear, for I uphold you with my right hand. Therefore, arise in confidence, carrying my name as your banner, assured of my abiding favor on your journey. Look toward tomorrow with optimism, dear one, for I declare that the best is yet to come. You have my word that your struggles are not in vain, and your faith shall be rewarded in ways beyond your imagination. Even as you step into unknown territories, remember that my presence surrounds you like a shield. Therefore, embrace each new day with a heart full of expectation, for every promise I have spoken will find its perfect fulfillment in your life.